the adversity, the struggle, the hard times, the difficult things, the frustration, those are the things that create our skill sets. Those are the lessons that we learn that give us the skills to then put the skills into play and produce a better life. And if you think about it, it makes sense why we avoid the adversity, right? Like why we run from it. Our whole lives are all, taught around convenience, quick, easy, fast fix. Every piece of marketing that we see out there is about results now. And the truth of the matter is life just doesn't work that way, guys. It's not a realistic way of thinking. There's not one thing that's great in your life that you got without having to push through something. All right. Name me one thing, like one thing that you're super proud of, that you're super enthusiastic about, that you are super prideful about, that you didn't have to fucking earn. All right. And then off of that, all different kinds of qualities come into play. And if you've done 75 Hard, you're familiar with 75 Hard, or you've read my book, 75 Hard, I talk about earning the things like grit, fortitude, self-esteem, confidence, the ability to endure. You have to earn these things, okay? We live in a world right now, like we've talked about on the past shows recently, that celebrates victimhood. It's a competition now about who has the biggest challenges, not who's overcome the biggest challenges. And I'm going to tell you right now, the world is going to reward people who overcome the challenges. You might get some claps. You might get some, oh man, that's so hard. You might get some of that shit, but it's not going to change your life. Okay. It's instant gratification shit. You are putting out information to then get instant gratification attention, which doesn't really serve you long term. So guys, understand that doing the opposite of what most people do is what's going to lead to most success in your life in general terms. So when you see everybody else working to make their life easier, more convenient, less frustrating, basically looking to cut all the hard things out of their life, look at the rest of their life. What is it? It's generally a shit show. Okay? So that should be an indication to you that maybe you need to look at life a little bit different. And one of the things that I see people do is they don't understand that you should actually be seeking out the proper obstacles that are going to teach you the lesson and embrace them so that you can be better. Because, dude, we could talk about and whine about and cry about everything in our lives, but there's only one thing that's going to change it, and that's actually taking action towards the place that you want to go. And I don't care who says different. This is a universal truth, and it doesn't matter who's president, doesn't matter who's fucking won the Super Bowl. It doesn't matter. This is always going to be true. What you put in will produce the output. Okay. So when you see a situation that's difficult and you see a situation that, other people don't want to do, you should maybe be the person who steps up to that and says, dude, I'm willing to do that because I'll learn this. I'm willing to take on that because I'm willing to get this skill. I'm going to endure this adversity because I know it's going to make me stronger. All right. So look at these as an opportunity for you to grow as opposed to something that you should run away from because it's going to be difficult. This is something that champions and successful people who are great at what they do and live great lives that bring other people up do automatically. Okay. So that's the first thing. Embrace your adversity and look for opportunities to get better and grow. Now, the second thing I think is going to resonate with a lot of you guys. Dude, a lot of you guys, for lack of better terms, you got no swag. Okay. And what I mean by that is this. It's not that you don't, it's that you're too afraid to show it. All right. You let people humble you to death. What does that mean? You guys all know what that means. Think about the time that you said, to your best friend or your group of friends or your girlfriend or your boyfriend, and you said, what your real dream was. You got all this courage and you got vulnerable and you decided you were going to tell the truth about what it is you wanted to achieve. And then what happened? You got laughed at. And they said, oh, Andy, dude, come on, man. Like, what are you really going to do? Or when you start making progress, like a lot of you guys, in your fitness journey, you start to make progress and you have people kind of hate on it. passively, right? Oh, you're getting all serious about that health junk now. Well, yeah, no shit, motherfucker, because it's important. Or you start to have a little success in your business and people start telling you, oh, Andy thinks he's hot shit now, blah, blah, blah. Okay, these are what I'm talking about. It's crabs in a bucket, all right? And you guys allow a lot of the people that you connect with and you allow in your life to pull you down because you feel obligated to hearing their opinion or listening to them because of the context of the relationship. Maybe it's your brother, maybe it's your friend from high school, maybe it's your girlfriend, maybe it's your boyfriend, maybe it's your mom, maybe it's your dad, right? And we all love these people, and these people mean well most of the time. And what they don't understand is when they criticize us for having a little success or laugh at our dreams, what does that make us do? It makes us pull back. It makes us get more conservative. It makes us not.
Is it or is it?
Say what we want, and I can promise you, if you can't say what you want, you'll never achieve what you want. All right, it'll never happen. So you guys have to understand that it is okay to believe in yourself. It is okay to say, I'm going to do this. It is okay to celebrate your successes. Winning in life in any area is a great thing. And when people start to see you win and they start trying to pull you back, that's a good indication of people that you should probably work to separate from, because those are the people who are going to draw energy off of you that could otherwise be spent moving you forward. All right. So guys, don't let these people who haven't achieved anything, who have no goals, who are happy floating through life. And by the way, if that's them, that's cool. You don't have to want what they want, and they don't have to want what you want. But if you want to win and you want to be successful, you cannot let other people talk you out of believing in yourself under the guise of quote unquote being humble. All right. And I see a lot of you guys do this. You think humility is a great core value or place to be. And it is. It is. And here's why. Why is humility important? Because when you know you ain't shit, you keep working. When you know that you don't know shit, you keep learning. When you know you're not that good, you keep working to get good. So it's important to stay humble for the reason of growth. But that can be counterproductive if you're hearing it from all these different people that you're supposed to love and trust. and they're all telling you to get back in line and shut the fuck up. You people who listen to that stuff will never win. You will humble yourself to death. Okay? So those are my 2 points I want you guys to think about this week. One, all right, embrace the challenge, embrace the adversity. Stop looking at it as something you need to run from and start looking at it as what can I learn? And 2, stop letting your surroundings and the culture and the people you surround yourself with and you yourself humble yourself to death. You, and I'm talking to you listening, are a badass motherfucker. All of you. You just haven't had the courage to step out and be that yet. And when you get out there and you start becoming that, you're going to have resistance. It's going to happen. But like I said, those are the people that you can then regulate by noticing that they're not putting energy into you and pushing you forward. Instead, they're pulling you back. And once you eliminate those anchors from your life, guys, it gets a lot easier to win. All right. So those are my 2 messages for you this week. I want you to work on those things this week. I want you to think about those things and notice when you're doing these things. I do this because I want you guys to win. I do this because I want to help you guys. And I do this because I fucking care. And there's not enough good teachers out there really teaching people what it takes to win anymore because it's not cool in culture. All right. Well, I can tell you this. It's always going to be cool to me.